Hello friends and good morning to all. Today in this video we are going to learn some problem based on application of logic to switching circuit. So friend, switches in series and switches in parallel is most important to understand today's portion. So in our last video we had learned about switches in series and switches in parallel. So let me repeat once again. So friend, when the switches are present in series combination, then you have to use AND to connect them. And if the switches are present in parallel combination, then you have to use OR to connect them. Understood? Now let us take some example for better clarity. So student, S1 dash, S2, S1, S2 dash, this is battery and this is lamp. So friend, your question is express this switching circuit in symbolic form and write input output table. Understood? So friend, while expressing this switching circuit into symbolic form, initially check the circuit diagram. So friend, in this circuit diagram, total 4 switches are used. That is S1 dash, S2, S1 and S2 dash. Out of that 4 switches, 2 are the main switch and 2 are the complementary switch. Okay. So represent switch S1 by P, switch S2 by Q, switch S1 dash. S1 dash is the negation of S1 and therefore represent S1 dash by negation P and S2 dash by negation Q. So P means the switch S1, Q means the switch S2, negation P means the switch S1 dash and negation Q means the switch S2 dash. L, that is the lamp L. Okay, understood? Now after that check the topper line of circuit diagram. Okay, so on that line 2 switches are given, that is S1 dash and S2. Okay, so S1 dash it is denoted by negation P and S2 it is denoted by Q, and these 2 switches are connected in series combination. And according to our previous knowledge, we had known that when the switches are present in series combination, then you have to use AND. Okay, so S1 dash means negation P, S2 means Q, and they are present in series combination, so use AND. Okay, this is the symbolic representation of first line. Understood? Now check the second line, means bottom line. On that bottom line also 2 switches are given, that is S1 and S2 dash. S1 it is denoted by P, S2 dash it is denoted by negation Q, and these 2 switches also present in series combination. And in case of series combination, when the switches are present in series combination, then we have to use AND. Okay, so S1 means P, S2 dash means negation Q, and these 2 switches are present in series combination, so use AND. Understood? So this is the symbolic representation of second line. Now check the topper line and bottom line. These 2 lines are present in parallel, and according to our previous knowledge, if the switches are present in parallel combination, then we have to use OR. Okay, so connect these 2 brackets by OR. Understood? So friend, this is the symbolic representation of given switching circuit. Understood? So friend, now we have to construct input output table. So before constructing input output table, initially construct the truth table, and after that convert it into input output table. Okay, so friend, from last discussion we had know that in the preparation of truth table we must follow some rules. So your first rule is initially read the statement pattern carefully and count the number of statement. Okay, so this statement pattern is read as negation P, conjunction Q, disjunction P, conjunction negation Q. Okay, so in this statement pattern there are two statements. Okay, P and Q. So write down P and Q. And you also know that two statements have four possibilities, that is TT, FF, TF and FT. Okay, this is your first rule. Now second rule is, again read the statement pattern carefully and check any negation are given or not. If any negation are present in the statement pattern, then solve it. Okay, so in this statement pattern, negation P and negation Q are given. Okay, so initially find out the value of negation P and then find out the value of negation Q. Okay, so P, statement is true, therefore its negation is false. Statement is false, therefore its negation is true. Statement is true, its negation is false. Statement is false, its negation is true. Negation Q, statement true, negation false. Statement false, negation true. Statement false, negation true. Statement true, negation false. Okay, now third rule. Your third rule is simplify simple bracket. So in the first simple bracket, negation P and Q are given. So negation P is available in our truth table. Q is also available in our truth table. So find out simple bracket. Negation P and Q. Negation P, Q, okay, and you have to find out conjunction. So student, according to our previous knowledge, in case of conjunction, when both the statement are true, then their conjunction statement are true. म्हणजे TT असेल तरच T घ्या. TT, no, TT, no, TT, no, TT, okay, write down T. Now write down F in the remaining places. Okay, now simplify second bracket. P and negation Q. So P, this is available in our truth table. Negation Q, is also available in our truth table. So find out its conjunction. TT, no, TT, no, TT, okay, write down T. TT, no, so write down F in the remaining places. So friend, in this way you can solve first simple bracket and second simple bracket. Okay, now this first simple bracket is available in our truth table. Second simple bracket is also calculated. Okay, now find out its disjunction. Negation P and Q. So friend, according to our previous knowledge, we had know that in case of disjunction, when both the statements are false, then their disjunction statement are false. Okay, so FF, write down F. FF, write down F. FF, no. FF, no. So write down T in the remaining places. So student, in this way, here we have calculated the truth table of given statement pattern. But in question, you have to ask, find out the input-output table. Okay, so convert this truth table into input-output table by replacing T by 1 and F by 0. So in place of T, write down 1. Okay, in place of T, write down 1. And in place of F, write down 0. So friend, now it's become input-output table. Understood? So input-output table is obtained by replacing T by 1 and F by 0. Means while constructing the input-output table, initially construct truth table and then replace T by 1 and F by 0. Then you got input-output table. Understood? So friend, now let us take another example. Construct the switching circuit of P and Q or R. So friend, here you have to given one statement pattern and your question is prepare the switching circuit. For that purpose also read the statement pattern carefully and count the number of statement. So this statement pattern is read as P conjunction Q disjunction R. Okay. In this statement pattern there are three statements. Means in another word you can say that in this statement pattern three switches are given. Okay. So represent it initially. So here P means the switch S1, Q means the switch S2 and R means the switch S3. L means the lamp L. Okay. After representation, now again read the statement pattern. Okay. P means switch S1. Okay. Now check this simple bracket. In this simple bracket two switches are given, that is Q and R, means S2 and S3, and these two switches are connected in parallel. So plot two switches S2 and S3 and they are present in parallel combination. Okay. Now again read the statement pattern P conjunction this bracket. म्हणजेच आपण म्हणू शकतो का P आणि हा ब्रॅकेट म्हणजे हे दोन स्विचेस सिरीज मध्ये कनेक्ट आहे. का बरं? कारण की अँड नी कनेक्ट असल्यामुळे सिरीज मध्ये आहे म्हणून तुम्ही एका समोर एक घेतले, एका पाठोपाठ एक घेतले. पण इथे जर समजा अँड ऐवजी ऑर असता तर ही जी अरेंजमेंट आहे ही कुठे केली असती? तुम्ही या लाईनच्या खाली केली असती. अंडरस्टूड? सो हियर दिस अरेंजमेंट इज कनेक्टेड बाय अँड. ओके. नाउ कंप्लीट द सर्किट by connecting with battery and lamp. Understood? In this way student, if you have to give one statement pattern, then you can construct the switching circuit. Understood? So friend, I hope you understood and enjoyed today's portion. And if you really understood and enjoyed today's portion, then solve this homework. And please like, share and subscribe this video. Thank you and have a nice day to all.